Hello, everyone. Do you hear me? Yes, do you hear me? Okay. Well, welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. This has been an amazing days. Okay, talking about our incredible things we're doing with Polkadot. Okay, and the Decoded is amazing. The first time in these whole years we have four countries are leading this, even in Spanish, also in Chinese, also in English. So this is chaos, the chaos that we were expecting some time ago. So yeah, it's time now. I'm very proud and I'm very honored to be driving this session about what our community means, okay, and what is our proposals and what are the way we are communicating. It's very hard. We are trying to get in this new era about the way of decentralization and Web3 means, and also we are betting that our projects should be also, our community should be also decentralized. So what have we doing so far? Okay, this is very important, and and I will share with you now. Okay, I don't know, maybe I can ask where, if you hear me okay. Sorry, Dennis, it's gonna be in English this time. Okay. Where are you based now? Can you share with us in the chat where are you based? Okay, this is very important, and maybe if you are part of the community, and I would like to hear about you. Okay, and where it's about. I was hoping to be in Berlin. I'm from Caracas, Venezuela now. Okay. Hello, Yanko. Okay, so it sounds UK, Argentina, Tomas. Okay, awesome. Germany, Chiang Mai, Thailand, Ecuador, Scotland, sure, Argentina, London, Newcastle, and the community is growing. I'm sure I come from Africa, Brazil, Netherlands, Spain. Wow, so good. Montreal, Canada, Puerto Rico. This is growing. You're realizing that we are growing, right? And also the guys on Africa, I would like to make, by the way, to Eduardo on Brazil and the team on Argentina that are making an incredible job. Hello, everyone, guys. The guys on New York, the guys on China, everyone. Yes, viva the Web3. Viva la Web3, yes, without a doubt. Okay, so I would like to show some impressions, okay, about what we are developing, who we are. Okay, using the main idea. Actually, it's very hard to be involved in so many projects because parachains now that we realize that parachains are in a very good state. Okay, and now we have about more than 50, I think. So it's not very easy to handle all the information. So hopefully we're gonna using new tools for this. Okay, these new tools are about the communication tools that already exist now. Okay, we're using most Discord. I think is the most. We can make a poll about it. Okay, maybe Discord is the main channel that we use to communicate ourselves. But developers, for example, use Element. Okay, as the communication place, and of course GitHub, where we make everything about the production and development of the building. And it's important about the open source thing. Okay, so hopefully I'm ready to share with you the presentation. Okay, and it's about we are the dots. In this, by the way, we don't have any salary from Polkadot and Kusama. We are part of the community, and we have a treasury that we are now beginning to understand and to use it. Now we're going to treasury 2.0, and should be like, we should be ready for that. It's kind of the things that it's kind of we need to understand. Okay, I don't know. You watching this? Just trying to get some fixes. Yes, okay, check. Awesome. So well, who we are. Now, I think it's very important that clear that. Sorry, I cannot go on here. Can go. Okay. This is the main story about we are the dots. Okay, that's very important you to know that every one of us, the whole idea of decentralization is that we have the one who are the starion, the protagonist of this new era. Okay, it's not about big industries. It's not about what we were used to in the web two, with the web 2. There is something very important also to know about what web 1, web 2, and when web 3 means. Web 1, when the beginnings of the internet, sending emails, all the blockchains should collaborate between themselves. Now, when I understand 9 years ago, I realized which one will be the blockchain that would place together everything, because now they will be connected. And now we are on Polkadot. Okay, now that's the dream come true. Now with XCMP, parachains, protocols of messaging, we are making history in this new era. Okay, something's going on with my presentation. Sorry, I don't know what. Okay, here we are. You are the show. Okay, that's part of the thing. The United States of Polkadot, by the way, this is how it works. Kind of the United States, they are like a simple way of communication, a simple laws, maximal laws, but every community has their own way to communicate themselves and their own way, because we have something very common, that is the language barrier, okay, that we're trying to break. So we're trying to make things, okay, and in the same page with the same people, okay, and in the same language. That's kind of the things that we are doing now with Polkadot and our community. You are the show, okay, and of course we have an ambassadors program, okay. This is ambassadors program. Certainly we will collide, causing friction, head, and movement. By the way, the guy on charge of making this video and help is Eduardo Cardoso from Brazil. Eduardo, a big hug, my friend. I know you're making something very, and well, this is the idea of what Polkadot means. The United States of Polkadot. It's about friction, it's about heat, it's about moving. Get better in this, because now we're creating things of involve the community and getting reward about. There is something very nice proposal making by Zoe and Mark and event head ambassadors about how we want to handle this now around, okay? And of course, I will show you here, it's back, okay? Our achievements. And I don't know, maybe if you guys are very familiarized about what we do, okay? But actually, the achievements of this presentation of this community is being now today. The Polkadot Decoded. This is a great example of that. Okay, the community is growing very, very organic. Let me tell you that I think that the Web3 doesn't understand yet, or the public doesn't understand yet what Polkadot and Kusama, and the parachains means. Okay, and that is a very important thing to do. I will guide you now in a while. I will guide you to a metaverse. Okay, I will teach you how to get into the metaverse and how making a collaboration arena. Okay, that metaverse is Kusamaverse. Okay, that Kusamaverse was a treasury proposal funded, by Kusama Treasury that I told you about, also through the plans. Well, and you are free to deploy us, because now the governance is going to be in version 2.0. It means that it's going to be on chain. Yesterday, Gavin was talking in Argentina about all the things that we need to do, and all the steps that we are given in this space, and it's very important to be part of it. Okay, I think it's one of the things that we need to show to the people, and this kind of the workshop is maybe show more for the people how to go there and how to use the tools that we have in our ecosystem, but are happening so many things that maybe we got lost, and one of them. Well, sorry if I missed something. I was telling you, if any one of you want the idea of this community call is trying to also hear your voices, okay, and see your plans about what do you think is about. If you know the project and you are part of the community, that is a huge community from all around the world, okay, a lot of nice people from Ukraine. Hi to Kusamaver's team, and also hi to all the Ukraine people that is also suffering a lot of these years. But we are a new thing of organization, so we work with everyone around the world. Okay, we are working together with also my friends of Russia. Okay, we're also together with people of all around Latin America and Africa and Greece and Cyprus, and this whole idea is growing. Okay, this whole idea about what we do is kind of the things of is taking us like to impulse us to take new deals. Okay, and everyone is human, and every day and trying to get some more people add to the community. It's a nice and incredible moment and job. Okay, well, if you call it a job. And let me see when trying to get. So have you guys heard about a metaverse where you can collaborate with everyone, can do it in a decentralized way on the Web3? Okay, I will let you hear. Sama verse. Okay. We'll talk now about Kusamaverse, this metaverse, where we have all these focused. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Roger. That's it. That's the direction. Okay. How are this? And what does it mean? This was created, like I told you, first born as a proposal. Okay. As a proposal of what we're trying to do on the treasury with Kusama, and the whole idea was create a space where the people can collaborate when anyone can do it. Okay, and I've been part of the development of the project, and actually it's very cool. Okay, we're trying to get you there and to understand. By the way, the whole idea of Kusamaverse is explaining the whole ecosystem. It means that for getting this done, we have a consensus protocols that have some integrants in the protocols. It begins with collators. After that are nominators. After that is validators that are in charge of the denominated proof of stake. By the way, I have to tell you something, maybe you know it, but Polkadot only expend about $38 an hour for getting update our ecosystem. We don't use machines as the proof of work. They use Bitcoin and Ethereum. We use tokens, specialized tokens that are placed as validators, and they're in charge of updating what's going on in the relay chain. This relay chain is the place. It's a big blockchain, and it's something that's very important that I will mention it here. Bitcoin has around 6 or 8 transactions per second. I'm talking about scalability. That's what it means. Ethereum has about 12 transactions per second. That makes the cost of the cost of the production of the smart contract make it like a very hard. And the other guys, we have in Kusama and Polkadot relay chain, we have about 100 180,000 transactions per second, because in difference of Ethereum and Bitcoin, we are not a layer one. Polkadot is a layer zero. Okay, so it means that it doesn't make smart contracts. It just keep the information there. Okay, and so this is the right place when I talk about Kusamaverse. This is a nice place to understand. We will flying around. Hopefully, my communication will be fixing for it. Okay, we'll be showing around what is this, why is so important. Find a place to collaborate in a massive way to find solutions that for everyone. So we'll take a look now. If I can do it, okay, enter momentum, and I will take you there after I go there. Okay. And like I told you when I was beginning, please, if you guys have anything to say, just share it on the, okay. Hola de Colombia, Medellin, love Medellin. I'm gonna be very pending, David, for sure. Brazil again is, yes, I will have something very pending in Brazil. I promise you guys in Colombia, and we're going on next on July, maybe in August, we're gonna have a tour over there from Venezuela, Colombia, and we're gonna give some steps. Prepare yourselves. So well, I'm trying to get into momentum here to share with you guys. Okay. Great, David. Thank you. Well, one of the things that I've been realized in this moment that we don't find, there are so many chats. I don't know if you happen the same. Okay, I use about, I don't know, maybe 10 applications of communication with emails and things, 20, 30. I don't know. So it's very hard to find a place like what you can really understand and have a maximalist view. Okay. What we're doing. By the way, I would like to say also hi to the people of Selfview. So Selfview means a project of artificial intelligence made for the emotions. It's about emotional intelligence, and believe me, there is nothing more important than emotional intelligence and how we can understand ourselves. How can we connect with another people in their same interests, in the same way that we maybe see the life is. Okay, this is very particular. Everyone, this idea about that we are equals. That's idea from millennials ago. Okay, we are different. We're kind of the hush. Also, that's the idea that we have the hush and how it works. Okay, momentum, please, is opening. Maybe my internet is not working so well. Sorry. Okay. India, by the way, also I would like to say hi to the guys of Hacker Earth. Okay, from in India that we have an approachment and gonna make some hackathons for Polkadot. I think it's gonna be awesome. And if you have any, by the way, if you have any university or if you're interested in giving some speeches or get our community to participate, please don't doubt in write or take communication with me or with any guide of Polkadot, okay? I will leave my data, yes. Okay. That's my Telegram. You can find me there, okay? Okay, just waiting that this will open. I don't know what's going on. Very sorry about that. Oh, well. Thank you, Rafael Nunes. Well, we are, Rafael. We are. This is the kind of things that will change the society forever. Okay, the way that we are making this, I think the organic way and the growth of nice people that is involved about in education. This is the first step. This is something that is happening that hardly we can all understand. And I give you an example. For example, I give you an example. How much people use internet so far? How many years do we have since the invention after in the ends of the 60s? And so we'll take a look about how this will work. We are just making this thing globally, like Kemp is saying. No, yes, I think this is the whole idea. Now we have no barriers. Maybe the barrier of language is the first one, but now we're trying to make things in any language to get people involved in this. This is not people thinking that this is a rich thing or for people that understand that there has to be high understanding. Actually, it's not like that. Okay. By the way, we have also available now a wallet named Nova Wallet for Polkadot that you don't need now to open a Polkadot.js account to get. This was the first thing that we needed to do now. Okay, you can create now from your mobile in Play Store and Apple Store. You can download applications and get interact. Okay, and you can make crowd loans. This is a whole ecosystem that we have here. Okay, I'm trying to open the metaverse, then trying to like it. Okay, please do it. Yes. So, what kind of the things? Maybe if you want to, where are you based? Your community. Thank you, Rodham. And now we are growing. This thing is amazing. The kind of things that we are having in this moment. Okay, and well, that's the whole idea. Sorry, because I'll try the podcast assembly now. Okay, and let's talk about this. By the way, any one of you would like to be ambassadors or something? We have a very cool program that now is growing, and I know that you're realizing that it's so cool what's going on now. Okay, so one of the things that maybe want to show you before going to governance 2.0. When I say this is now we have counselors, okay, guys of the council that are in charge of. They are the guardian, the keepers of the treasury. Okay, and what is the treasury? The treasury is a place that was designed. Okay, it was already designed from the beginning that is going to be in charge of taking any bad behavior that gets on the net. Okay, and also has their own funds to keep the community on promotion. And so, and one part of that treasury that is not used is going to burn. Okay, so it's going to like less communication in this. Okay, so sorry, I'm trying to make it podcastable. So in this moment, we make the proposals. I will show you now how podcast assembly works, okay, and what the proposals that, by the way, a lot of side events that we will create, and so far, and now these are the ones that are in around the world. In Africa, I help a lot of guys in Africa to set their events. Okay, this is very nice because, like I told you, it's not about it's not about our things, it's about the sum of the community, the sum of every person. That's going to be something great. I heard once that one brain and two brains thinking are making something, a third brain making sublime. So imagine when a lot of brains can be together in a place and they can see and collaborate between everyone, how you will look at, okay? How will be? What kind of brain this will be? I think it's better. That's why okay, momentum is growing, yes. Okay. I'm about to show you Greece. Hello, Christos. Love Greece. It's so beautiful. So Trying to get the key to the discussions. Okay, I'm almost there in Polka Assembly. I'm almost there. Sorry, it's my signal that is not that good. One of the things that we have to solve in this interesting rate of development is the infra tech. Okay, for so many years we'll be talking about this is very important after pandemic. Well, now we realize that we can work from home, so the use of these digital tools are getting increased in ways of tons of times. Okay, and that's kind of the things that we need to do this. So, well, I'm trying to get a kiss. Okay, let me share with you now. I have access to. I just want to show you where is this is about. This is the place, like I told you. By the way, let me check if you're hearing me. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me now? Okay. Okay. Do you hear me? Oh, good. Thank you, then. Okay, thank you. So, well, I will come back here and see what's going on. All right. So, and this is what it's the discussions of the proposals of Polka Assembly. I'm showing you this is the place where the people, well, the voice of the people can be shown. Okay, this is well, we'll make everything. You being realize that we have 324 discussions, 17 proposals, 68 referendums, motions, treasury proposals, bounties, tips. These are the whole thing about talking about the community, the assembly of Polkadot and Kusama. Okay, by the way, it's not only if you change here, you can realize that we already have also some of the projects of the parachains, right? It's just with one click, like with Kusama, for example, and you will realize in what chain, in what blockchain, you can make the proposals. Kusama and Polkadot proposals has to be around about how can help to know the education, how to um, the participation of persons in the first stage. Well, we're advocate about developers and kind of persons that let me skip this. And something here for my camera. Okay, and this this is on Kusama. It's the same page, but like I told you, we are using different elements. So Kusama and Dot has their own tokens in their own treasury. That's why you can change now. You realize that Akala is also have one. Okay, and maybe I didn't skip, please. That's part of the thing. Sorry, it's not showing, right? Okay. Well, let me open my camera, and this way that this works. Plus, I just want to show you around where is the job that we are doing in Kusama and how it works. Okay? Thank you, Roger. Polkadot podcast only that EO that's the fun of maybe it's not a nice time to change to Kusama. I don't know. Okay, let me go back. Okay. Let's trying to do something. Sorry, this is light. Okay, let's go again. Let's see for podcast assembly. It's not podcast assembly's fault, like I told you. Okay, there are a lot in your regions. Maybe you can find how to do this. Okay, in your regions you can find. Okay, let's go podcast assembly. So This is a nice place, okay, and they got supported by Web3 Foundation, like I told you, okay. Also, they're part of the Substrate Builders program. Substrate is the framework where everything works. It's like a generic trace that address and direction where everything can communicate themselves. Every time you open a wallet, the first that you can open is a substrate, okay, protocol. And of course, these are the light chains that already have in this. In Polkadot, like I told you, every one of these, okay, projects, Moonbeam, there is a smart contract protocol from Ethereum to Polkadot. Kill, that is about identity. Bifrost is about DeFi. Moonriver also the same about Moonbeam. And well, this is kind of the thing that you can also use here in Polkadot. Okay, one of the things that maybe let me show you if I can go to Polkadot. Okay, hopefully it's going to charge. So well, the idea of what about you guys? Any guys of you have participated on any of these proposals? Understand is what about Polkadot JS? Do you use it? You know, Polkadot. Yes. Do you use it? Like, okay, awesome, Roger. It's very important to understand this. How many of you doesn't? Because before doing anything that we are talking about, you need to go there. Okay, it's not that difficult. I think it's part of the thing that we have in our mind, that is the barrier that we have about thousands of years of knowledge and what it means. Okay, and this knowledge and is part of what we have to break also, that step. So it's very easy. It's a portal from the Web 2 to the Web 3 to give access to your Web 3 applications or the centralized applications. So I think it's one of the most incredible things that you're gonna see, okay? And we have 5 minutes. Maybe I should show you Polkadot, please. You can share your opinions now, okay, about what else would you like to see. All right, we have Polkadot now. Discussions. Okay, this is the place where the people can add, okay, just like make a proposal about you have to learn. There is some tips on how to do it, okay. We have also in Polka Wiki, okay. If someone can place it over there, please, on the chat, will be awesome. And by the way, this is amazing. I don't understand. Market doesn't understand that. It's no time to understand that in this moment. Okay. This, you will see the spending period. This is the kind of dots, the amount of dots that we have available for making proposals is about 32.6 million of dots. It's about $222 million of dollars. Okay, yes, that's the kind of thing. So these are the discussion. For example, this guy make a proposal for Polkadot Japan, Akindo. So this is a discussion. This is when it was posted, and here is the action that we should take. Okay, we need to go into discussion first, and after go to discussions, is go also as a treasury proposal. Okay, that's also a proposal. And after that, well, I go to votation to treasury proposal. And everything of this that you're watching now that is in hands of some guys is going to be on chain. What it means that you need to learn to use this incredible application for get your voice and get understand where is your place in Polkadot also, and find a way to collaborate. Okay. Okay. For example, here about Pendulum in Berlin. Child bounty distribution and events. Okay, I think this is with Zoe. This is incredible. Okay, look about this. It's one my like, of course. Okay, because the bounty proposal is created to reward community event activities in the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem through child bounties by the bounty curators. This proposal shall allow the bounty proposals to react and child bounty curators for community events, activities in the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem. That my dear friends, that years, a couple of years that we have in this, and finally we, after getting understanding and to know what we need, this is the result of that. Okay, I'm very my congratulations to the whole team of events, Mark and Zoe, for doing this amazing job. You want to see the proposal, full proposal, to go there, okay, and support the projects that you've seen that are growing, helping to grow also. Very soon we're gonna have important things to share with you. I promise you, I will take you another time to Consumabers. Please get us. You can write me in my Telegram. I left it there. Okay, you need to go there because this is very important. I think find a place where to collaborate with everyone, and we have a place also named. We have a space named Polkadot Ambassadors that have a mural board. Okay, well, we're gonna have place in everything. In fact, the projects and the publicity things that we're creating, I'm making something with Selfium, aside to Ryu and everything around Fernando. Okay, and something very cool about what love is. Okay, love. It's all we need is love. It is about that. No? So what we understand from love. The passion that we understand everything. So, like I told you, please, I invite you. Okay, take a look of what this amazing contribution is. Already have 11 likes, eyes. Okay, and after that, after the discussion will be placed as a treasury proposal, and after it's a treasury proposal. So this will be on chain very soon. So it wouldn't be persons like they make an awesome job, by the way. Hi to all the creators and everything. I think it's almost time. Yes. Okay. Oh, please just chat. Oh, sorry, I was sharing the screen. Okay, I know what happened. I was talking about another thing. Well. Finally, we are. Let me see if I can show you that screen. Okay, and see how it's about. Okay. Now you're watching it, right? Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. All right, so this is the bounty proposal that I told you about. This is the event reward bounty, okay? So please participate, go there, and believe in our project. This is a nice, very project, decentralized, really decentralized, and you can get from any part of the world, and we'll be there for you. And please share this with all of you guys, and I'm just love be part of this amazing event. We are creating some very nice ecosystem, and we're giving very nice step for the whole humanity. You're welcome to be part of it. If you are not, and if you are part of Chaos, my hugs and my great feelings for you guys. Okay, bye from Caracas, Venezuela. It will be a pleasure for me. Okay, sharing with you. I will hope to be in Berlin now, but sadly couldn't go for my passport. But well, someone will be there. Hopefully. Okay, yes. So, please go there. Podcast, I will leave you the post here in the chat. Okay. Thank you, Roger. You did it. That's cool. Yes. And from Brazil also. Okay. Well, that's kind of the things. Maybe I can show you. I have some time. Maybe I don't know. The Brazil proposal also that is so cool. Of my friend Laura, by the way, Laura and Eduardo. Eduardo, again, thank you for this amazing thing you did with the graphics and the design of you did. You're such a genius, man. Thank you. And see you soon in Rio or in any part of Brazil. And Lauro, also, man. Maybe Japan, maybe we can see something here from Uganda. This was a viewing party from Uganda. Okay, this is for Centrifuge. These are side events, indie. Maybe we can see the one of Brazil that is happening now and how it happened. Polkadot, Buenos Aires, New York, Space Crypto in Mexico. Okay, East Africa in Tanzania. Oh yeah, well, you know that we've been kind of busy these days. Okay, because well, this kind of things. Well, I will stop sharing this. For me, it was such a pleasure. Like I told you, it's already time. Okay, and please follow me. Okay, this is my name. I'm a professor. I'm an educator. I'm an apprentice of life. Every moment, I'm learning something. That's very important. We need to learn a lot of things, because when you believe that you learn something, actually you don't. You have to update yourself. Okay, and this is a world that is growing too fast. It's moving too fast. I invite you guys to be part of this incredible community. Okay, and please, and yes, see you next time, and so long. Adiós, adiós mundo.